you die. Life is short, or some may say. What else is there but to rock it away? The dance of the hour, I do in the shower. Never a flop, there's no reason to stop. I got my own guitar, I know the chords. I play my cigar, laying flat on the floor. The east and the west, the battle won't matter. Only the music can settle the score. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Yeah, bones reflecting my eyes, and when they eat my flesh. But I got the power to win all the hours and rock my life away. The sound of the crowd, the creak of the bones. I play it so loud with my mates or alone. It don't really matter if my world should shatter. I hold it together in honor to stone. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn back to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die.
Hey guys, welcome to the True Blue Riffcast with your hosts, Jeremy and Dave. My name is Christine DeBelle, but many of you know me as Susan from A Talking Cat. And as you know, I have to go and get my cheese puffs out of the oven. So have a great time with Jeremy and Dave. See you soon.
Thanks, Christine. This is the True Blue Riffcast. This is Perry, by the way, everybody. Say hello.
Yeah, the dog, everybody in podcast land. Yeah, the cute little dog.
It's the number one RiffTrax podcast in the world, and I am Jeremy, and I'm joined, as always, by...
Sup, everybody. It's me, Dave, and tonight you get Angry Dave, where he is mad that he had to watch a really bad movie.
Yeah.
I was not expecting how this to be as bad as it was.
Yeah, it was quite a bad one. Even by like Polonia standards, it was really bad. Of course, it might be a little bit better than some of his other outings, but not by much.
I don't know about that. I don't know this. I've seen feeders, and did I know back when we watched Jurassic Shark? Did I know that Mark Polonia directed that?
I don't recall. I don't think so.
Did you know that?
I don't think either of us caught that. I don't seem to remember that at all.
He at least directed Jurassic Shark 2. I was going through because I was looking at the quality of the movie, of this movie Robowar, aka BattleBots or whatever. And I was just like, he did this in 2018. And in 2025, he released like 5 movies. His list, we'll go through this. His list of movies is so long. And like he hasn't improved at all since Feeder. And I was going through it. I was like, this is just a bunch of garbage. And I saw Jurassic Shark 2 on there. So I got to assume that he directed Jurassic Shark 1.
I don't know. He might have just done the second
that
one.
I knew, and if I knew it, I forgot it.
But yes, folks, today we are going to be talking about Robowar, the Mark Polonia one from 2018, not Robowar, the Bruno Mattei one from 1988, starring Reb Brown. Which
yes, I can understand how that can be
a much
confusing.
more fun movie to watch, I think, with RiffTrax.
No, like Reb Brown and not. Oh my god! Every second of this movie is madness. Like, there's not a single coherent second of this movie. And I have some bold claims to make about this movie when we get there, but I don't want to use up everything that we have here in the opening segments because we have to do some chit chat and some BS and some movies, and we gotta draw it all out until the half hour mark when we actually start talking about it. That's how we do things.
The puppy fell asleep. Perry's snoozing. For those of you who are watching in podcast land, the puppy fell asleep. If you want to see pictures of the puppy, you can go join the Discord.
Go join the
Discord. Some puppy pictures in there. But we'll get to that, Oliver. we'll compare it, no problem.
Wait, what's Oliver saying? I was in a different window.
But
yeah. Well, look, we're going to get to that. I have a special request of Jeremy, and we'll get to that. We will get to that. I promise.
You have a special. What's your special request?
So just to get ahead of it. I actually think that this movie is bottom 10 of RiffTrax altogether, at least of what we've covered here on the podcast, which is substantial, and it's potentially bottom 5. And what I'd like to do later is, I know you keep the list, you keep all the podcast lists.
Yeah.
I want to go through each of the movies that we've said that we hate with a white heart fiber of our beings. And I want to see where this one ranks with each of them, whether it's better or worse.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely do that.
Okay, yeah.
Before that, we take a look at the weekend box office. Of course, the biggest movie right now is the one that's getting shit on the most by critics, and that is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Say what?
Brought in $190 million since it opened last Wednesday. And it feels like it because last Wednesday, the first day, kids in our area were on spring break. And we had just under 2,000 tickets sold last Wednesday. And I'd say all but maybe 100 of them were for Mario. It was insane, and I thought I was going to die. But I didn't, because I'm here.
Yeah, clearly.
Didn't really have any problems with anybody over.
No one's going to be having
any
sex
of the time
Mario
from Wednesday to now. Didn't have to kick anybody out of any movies. Everybody was good, well behaved. Didn't have any.
It's not
complaints.
like the Minecraft movie where they're. What's the thing in the Minecraft movie? Chicken thief or something?
Chicken jockey.
Or yeah, I'm not in with the Minecraft.
I only know because I had to deal with it. So
okay.
Number 2, Project Hail Mary. The drama in 3rd, Hoppers in 4th, and Reminders of Him dropping down to 5th place.
I've heard good things about Project Hail Mary. I liked the book when it first came out, but then I read Artemis for 372 pages, and that ruined both The Martian and Project Hail Mary for me forever. So, what do you do?
Can I just say...
372 pages will do to you.
Dave,
yeah.
I saw your most recent video and your Return to Book Talk, and...
oh my God!
You definitely.
People are so mad. They're not just mad. They're not just mad at me on TikTok for that. They're mad at me on Twitter for that. And it's all the same. You're just jealous. Jealous of what? God. Okay, guys. What we're talking. Jeremy, tell them what we're talking about.
So Dave made a video where he was talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
Which I haven't read. I probably won't.
It's a runaway best-selling series by Matt Dinneman. It's people are hanging and be like, "Oh, men are reading again," because they're all reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. And it is very successful. It's what's known as a lit RPG, and we just got done reading for 370 pages again. We just got done reading Mayor of Noobtown. Now, I do have some familiarity with the lit RPG genre, and it's very game mechanics based, but it's also very stupid humor based. Now, I can't really fault people for using stupid humor in books because I've done it. Anybody like Citizen Yarn in the chat, I use stupid humor, but I don't make it the entire book. And that's really when you have the stupid humor of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it's very stat heavy, everything. And it's a lit RPG, which the main way lit RPGs are published and structured in their publishing history is that it's a serial on like Royal Road or like Fiction Press or some other online sort of what's that other one that the kids love? I just had it. It'll come to me. Well, it's some app where people go write all their terrible werewolf erotica.
I don't know.
Why can't I think of that? Hold on. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna open up like where to publish fiction online, and it's gonna give me okay. No, that's not what I want. Wattpad. Wattpad is what I was thinking of. They publish it there, and then if it's very successful, or even if it's not very successful, they will take what they have written when it reaches novel length, not necessarily the end of a story or a book the way a book would normally be structured, or a novel, and just publish that as like a volume 1, and then they'll keep going. So it's really not a book or a story in the traditional sense. It's just like word vomit. It's a vomit bag. And it's just like, it doesn't have a beginning, a middle, or an end. It's just what you wrote that day. And when it reaches book length, that's the end of the book. And then book 2 is whatever you vomit out for however many years that you're doing it. And that's what these books are. That's what lit RPGs and, you know, really that whole genre. And as you would expect, it's all very bad, but it's very hype. There's hypnosis happening with it right now. In the same way I feel that Ready Player One had hypnosis in 2011. Everyone's like, this is the best thing. Men are reading again. And then in 2015, Armada came out and everyone was like, oh, Ernest Cline kind of sucks. And then they went back and reread Ready Player One and realized, oh, this always sucked. Same thing with Andy Weir and The Martian. Now, I like The Martian and I like Project Hail Mary, like I said before, and it is perhaps unfair to judge books that I liked against books that I hate, like Artemis. But that is unfair, and I'm going to admit my bias here. But Artemis did kind of ruin The Martian for me, because you go back and you read The Martian after you read not Project Hail Mary, but after you read Artemis, and like, this guy was always telling us who he was. We were just caught up in the hypnosis of it. And I think the same thing is happening now with Dungeon Crawler Carl and Matt Dinneman. And I said in about 5 years, people are going to realize that they're going to look back on Dungeon Crawler Carl and wonder why they ever thought it was good, like Ready Player One. And that's all I said. And oh my God, Jeremy, comment section's like,
oh, they were all over him. It was kind of funny, like, honestly, like okay, so it's just like to me, like that kind of stuff, like what they're saying is like, you're jealous, have you sold 1 million copies? And just like it was all focused on me being jealous of the success of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, which popular does not mean good.
Popular does not mean good, but also because, and they're also be like, why are you shitting on another writer? Like, guys, writers are not like some like like unified tribe. They might form friend groups. That's something that can happen.
Yeah.
But like like writers in and of themselves, they're a dispersed group of people with their own individual like values and goals and all this. So I really don't see why they were yelling at me and be like, why are you crapping on another author's work? You're just jealous. It's just like, well, guys, Dungeon Crawler Carl is like it's a number one Amazon bestseller. That's like saying an independent filmmaker can't have an opinion on like Oppenheimer or the Super Mario Galaxy movie. They're saying you're just jealous of that success. It's just like, well, wouldn't that apply to everything? Wouldn't I be like ripping on every best-selling novel? Like, no, it's just bad, and that's all I said. But to me, it just kind of like, I didn't let it get to me. It was just like, oh my gosh, I was just kind of taken aback by like the sheer volume of comments that everyone's just telling me that I suck and that I'm not going to buy your books. Now, you weren't going to buy my books before. All right. That was not a thing that was going to happen. I've lost nothing.
At least on TikTok, Dave got, as the kids say, ratioed.
But it happened on Twitter because I got covered by this other account called Fandom Pulse. And what I was saying about Matt Dinneman on there. And it was the same thing on Twitter, but also on Twitter whenever, okay, guys, I'm not going to get into politics or anything, but whenever I talk about Israel on Twitter, I get a lot of what they call groypers and like the Gab, or they used to be over on Gab talking about like the juice and all this. And it's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments calling me a juice. So it's just like a wall of stupid. Yeah. And it just like doesn't
that's all pretty much Twitter is anyway, is a wall of stupid.
Yeah. So, but like
social
media, on TikTok, all those comments of people telling me that I'm jealous and that I need to shut up and that they'll never buy my books. That's just the TikTok version of the wall of stupid. So it didn't really have like an effect on like my mental well-being as TikTok goes. It was just a thing. And it's just like, well, you guys know Matt Dinneman. He doesn't know you. He doesn't care about you. Like, he's not going to sleep with you guys.
He's happy that you paid money for him.
For his garbage, his garbage trash.
Did you hear the latest news about?
Oops out the butt, and you read it like it's great. He doesn't love you for that. He's crapping all over you, and you just want to pay him for more. That's how I look at it.
Did you hear the latest news from Dungeon Crawler Carl Land?
A couple of things. I know that Seth MacFarlane's making a series out of it.
Yeah, that was what I was asking if you had heard.
I'd heard. Yeah, that's been a while. That's been around the block.
I just heard about it the other day, but
it's. I mean, good for him, I guess, but that doesn't mean that it's good. And this was my point. You know what I mean?
One of my friends just got really into it, and he's been like tearing through the books, and he's like, "Oh, you should read it. You'd love it." And
don't you love it when people say that you'd love something terrible?
This is the same friend who absolutely loves Ready Player One, so that kind of proves your point, like that you were making.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's real bad. And Jeremy, let me ask you, that video, did I sound like I was attacking anybody?
No. You didn't sound any different than you usually do on the podcast, so.
Yeah, I mean, but like I wasn't being like mean or anything. I mean, I was just saying my opinion on the thing, but I wasn't like attacking the readers or calling them stupid. I just said that there's an emperor has no clothes thing happening right now.
Yeah. So what you're saying is don't use, what do you call it, Wattpad?
Wattpad, yes. Wattpad. No, I think Dungeon Crawler Carl originated on Royal Road.
Never heard of it, so of course I'm not deep in the writer community or whatever. All I know, so I won't post as I go. Like that's
what a garbage. What a garbage way to write a book.
Like you can write it in chunks, sure, but
yeah, but like if you don't have like so like there's this age old debate on plotters versus pantsers, and I used to be of the mind that guys like whatever you do to get the words down on the page, that's great. Do what works for you. But now, here I am at the end of my life. And I'm writing my 5th book in 6 years. It's going to be done. I used to think it was going to be done before May, but that ship has sailed, I think. But it'll definitely be done before June. Curse of Scruffy. And I just added 2,000 words to the manuscript today. Like I have like everything planned, and like I can't imagine just like not having any idea where you're going. And the more I think about like any idea, like if you like plan a little bit, write it, take a break, plan more, take a break. I get that totally. But completely coming to the blank page, completely blank, nothing up here. It's like, I'm going to make a scene. That is a garbage way to write a book. And I don't understand how anybody can expect anybody to like anything that's written that way.
I don't know. I'm sure some of these movies that we get with RiffTrax are written that way.
Oh, dude, like, oh no, this movie we're talking about today, I would be shocked if it took more than 1 day to write that screenplay.
I'd be shocked if it took more than 2 hours to write the screenplay.
Like, it was 2018, so it could have been done with AI. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna like accuse people of writing with AI. Number one, I don't really care, but like that's just become. I feel like that's such a performative move to accuse people of writing with AI.
Yeah. But Robowar.
Are we doing
bad.
it? It's 8:20. Do we have do we not have anything else we can talk about? Nothing else?
I don't know. I didn't have time to really look at stuff.
Let's take a look and see what Jim and Noodles has been up to.
He posted.
I don't know if I could talk for half an hour about Robowar because I like. It's just gonna be me raging. It's just gonna be me raging at the idiocy of Mark Polonia.
That's what the people like, though, Dave. That's what they come here to see.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to die of high blood pressure by the time I'm 55 if we keep doing it this way, like regularly. So let's see.
Here, let's get rid of your blankie. Are you too hot?
Okay, so we're going to take a look. Movie Head Pick has blocked you. Oh, really? The prick. From 53 minutes ago.
Ooh.
So we are now in officially what the H is James Wen up to. Movie Head Pictures, 53 minutes ago. Hello, Hollywood studios and producers. Please consider backing the Birdemic franchise, Birdemic 4, Garden of Paradise, Birdemic 5, Birdman, and Birdemic 6, Oracle of Paradise at a $10 million per sequel. A Hollywood, please get it has 13 views and 1 like.
$10 million per movie?
So he's asking for $30 million. And he just tweeted out, hello, Hollywood studios and producers. Like, is this the way he thinks movies get made? Well, clearly.
Apparently. I mean.
Yeah. So, and it's got these AI images of Birdemic and all this shit.
I know he reposted the picture, one of the pictures of the Earth from the Artemis 2 crew.
Earth looks so beautiful and wonderful from Spaceship Artemis 2. Oh my God. It's too bad life on Earth is being harmed by global waboo and climate change. Solution, climatefix.earth. Scotty beamed me up. He's visiting some sci-fi museum and standing in the Star Trek transporter. How does he only get 24 views? He's famous. He's a famous filmmaker man.
Famous and infamous do not mean the same thing, Dave.
Yeah. Okay, I don't care about it. Vertigo, bunch of crazy. Okay, R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Oh yeah. Hey, what did we talk about last time? Because the last time when like that, this goes to show you how long it was since our last episode. We did game night a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the last thing that we talked about, I
know we were gonna talk about.
It was The Happening. We did The Happening because.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and then we were also going to talk about.
And I ate the jelly beans.
Riding with Death. But I was completely clean shaven back then, and as you can see, I am not anymore. So.
Hey, where are you going? All right, vamp for a minute.
What's up? What's going on? I'm vamping.
Let him get a drink.
Oh, great. So Jeremy is leaving, taking a little pup with him. Yeah. So guys, Let's see if we can see what Jeremy has on his shelf. Let's see if we can zoom in here without turning the podcast off. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. So I shaved my face because I thought maybe I wanted to get this other kind of job. It doesn't matter what. Don't worry about it. And then I decided, this is kind of terrible. So I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore. So then I just started slowly growing my beard back, which is good because I think as a man, once you reach a certain age, when Jeremy's going to regret, he is going to regret leaving the podcast up to me for several seconds because I'm about to go there. I think that once you reach a certain age as a man, your face starts to look like a shriveled up lady part. You need to cover it up with some hair.
What? What did I just walk into?
Otherwise, your face is just going to look like a disgusting shriveled lady part if you don't grow a beard if you're a man after a certain age. And this is what I learned in the past month from growing my beard back. That's what I think men of our age, that's what their faces look like when they're clean shaven.
This is why I can't leave you alone, Dave.
Didn't I say that? I said that, guys in the chat. Tell Jeremy that I said that Jeremy is going to regret leaving me alone.
I had to go get the puppy a drink.
Okay.
Hi. You feel better now, huh? Anyway, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's talk about Robowar, aka BattleBots. The movie that can't even remember its title from the opening title card to the title card.
That's right.
The credits.
That's just because, I feel like this movie and Mark Polonia, this is just like an exercise in him making movies because he makes so many movies.
Right.
And he hasn't improved at all since Feeders in the early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for a long time, and the quality has not improved. So what I think is going on, his movies are on Tubi. They figured out because it used to be the Polonia brothers. But then the other Polonia, Seamus Polonia, or what's the other Polonia's name?
Mike?
Hi, Joy.
Mike or Matt or something. It was another M name.
Yeah.
Because they were twins.
Polonia, but yeah. So he suddenly... let's see what the other Polonia name is. John Polonia.
Oh, John. I thought it was
so,
another M name. Yes, Rivius, there is a new puppy. His name is Perry, and he's tiny.
They make so many movies, and they don't care about the quality. They just care about getting the product out.
Churning them out
like 4, 5, 6 a year. And selling them to like these
Here, bring the puppy back for a second.
people who equally don't care about quality, but can sell them to like grandma and grandpa and streaming services and like whoever is buying these completely guys. Jeremy's getting eaten live on the podcast by his dog and his wife. No, they've set up this model where they sell just like straight garbage to whoever is buying this crap and peddling it off. It's really like fraud. It's like a con job.
It's like, well, with Feeders, like he got funding for that because he sold it that it was going to be like a
Independence Day or something.
Yeah, Independence Day was actually what I believe that's what he used for the pitch, but yeah, he got enough money for it to get into Blockbuster. Like he made a deal with Blockbuster to carry the movie.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? I think that this movie was almost as bad as Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's the wrong daughter.
Dang it.
You almost pulled it off though. That was the wrong girl, though.
Does the podcast audience know about that? Have we talked about it, or do you just tell me?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay.
I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I think.
Very quickly, apparently back during the pandemic, I said the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was trash or something like that. I don't know why I said it. I haven't seen it. And apparently one of Jeremy's kids was going through the old podcast and heard me say that and got very angry with me. And I don't even know or remember what I said about it.
Yeah, she had to pick a couple podcasts to listen to for one of her classes, and she picked ours, and I told her she had to pick something from the first couple seasons when I used to actually edit stuff.
You edited them, yeah.
Because Dave's a little unpredictable. And,
yes, that's correct.
As shown just a little bit ago when I walked out with the puppy, and he
I think at this point we've been doing this for 7 years. I'm going to say you should have known better.
Yeah, I know. I do. I really do. But, yeah, because this guy's made like 5 Amityville movies, and
they're all just like these like algorithm word titles.
Yeah,
like Jurassic Shark, like Exorcist of the Shark.
Amityville Island.
Yeah.
About a scientist doing genetic experiments in a women's prison on some island, crossbreeding them with animals or something stupid.
Yeah. But this is just like a different... Okay, so let's just get into it. Opening crawl, I'm watching this thing, and it's number one, it does the yellow Star Wars word crawl, but it doesn't do it against like a solid background where you could read it. And on top of that, it's like at an angle.
Yeah, it was at a weird angle.
Like couldn't read. It was like very low. It was just going up like that. It was also going pretty fast. And
something about during it's like 2036 and nuclear war destroyed the Earth, and there's 2 factions in the United States. There's the fighters and whatever the bad guys were called. I don't remember what they called.
I don't. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. And there's like 4 people in this fighters resistance group. Well, 6, because I think the 2 guys that we see wandering around at first, or one guy's carrying like a briefcase.
Were they part of the resistance, or were they part of the Leper King of Jerusalem?
I think they were part of the resistance because we see them one other time in the movie, and they're like, we have to deliver these parts to them to fix the robot. And that's that we never see him again after that.
Okay, so we have this recurring thing of these 2 giant fighting robots who never seem to be not fighting.
And it's always the same footage.
Yeah.
Always the same footage.
It's like highly, highly, highly unimpressive knockoff of the Zord battles from Power Rangers and Super Sentai, which, by the way, just ended. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It canceled Super Sentai after 50 seasons.
I think they said that the Sentai series is on a hiatus.
Oh.
But
that made me sad.
Yeah, a little bit. The joke during one of the scenes when the 2 robots are fighting, Mike goes, Pacific Rim, all is forgiven.
Yeah.
And then it shows the same fight again later, and he's like, Pacific Rim Uprising. No, never mind. You're not forgiven.
But then we just get introduced to like increasingly absurd and stupid character. I don't think there's one normal person in this.
No, there's not, because we have the dude with the mask.
The mask that
goes
is like
from his mouth. It's got like goes from his mouth to his forehead. We've got
this weird mask. Doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Then we have Steampunk Lady 1, who is, guys, I don't know why Mark Polonia. Well, I know why he's casting these people, because they're cheap and, like Mike said, they work for pizza.
Well, they're they got to be friends. They got to be like a friends group, because like they've all been in a bunch of their early 40s together.
But they're all in their early 40s, and it's hard to talk about people's appearance.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna. This is a group of people in their early 40s. Now, you look at me and Jeremy, okay? I don't think Jeremy, if I'm talking out of school, help me out. You and me, not fantastic physical specimens.
Nope, I agree. At least on my end.
Like We can admit that.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're also not walking around on movies in outfits that are just like I'm just gonna say that are very unflattering towards our bodies, especially from the neck down. If you're gonna do something like that, like find something. It was both male and female. Okay, if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna be in a movie like this, have some dignity, especially if you're our age, and like get something that's gonna like make you look okay.
Yeah.
You know, so you can like have some of your dignity. Because I would not have asked some of these ladies to wear some of the outfits that they did. It's real bad. I felt bad for them.
We already riffed this.
Am I wrong about this? What's that?
That's one of the when it's showing the other steampunk girl. They're like, oh, we've already riffed this midriff because she's wearing like a tank top, but it's a midriff. It only comes down like, halfway down her stomach.
Yeah. Also,
the first girl is Scorpion. That's her name.
Her name?
The first fighter guy that we meet, like the main guy with the mouth, forehead, hose. His name is
with the pipe face.
Yeah, his name is Drax. The other steampunk girl is Luna.
Okay.
And then we have the three-faced dude named Squirrel.
Yeah, we have a dude that has like a three-face mask, and then I guess like the Emperor, like their Snoke when they go to like a high school cafeteria stage. It's so bad.
Hey, come on. If Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat can film in a school, then so can Mark Polonia.
Well, yeah, I think especially Mark Polonia can film in a school.
Maybe he shouldn't be.
But
never mind.
But like, okay, so like their Emperor man is wearing like this red hooded dress, but also a mask that makes him look like the Leper King of Jerusalem.
His name is Caesar, by the way.
Yeah, Caesar. Like, oh my God. But I do want to talk about Steampunk Girl number 2. And boy, did they exploit this woman unnecessarily. I think
they even mention it in the riff. They're like, "Oh, now we see why he put this scene in here."
Yeah. Okay. So this woman, who, again, she's a little bit older. First time we see her like putting her pants on.
She's in her underwear. Yeah.
And I feel so bad, but like that's not. She doesn't have the legs and body to be filming the scene like that, because like she very clearly had a couple of kids, and I mean, like, I know ladies are sensitive about the stretch marks. I would not have asked this lady to do this. I just would not have. I think it was exploitation on Mark Polonia's part to do this. I mean,
well, there's a scene later where she's tied up like this.
Yeah, she's tied up like this with her arm.
Like pours water on her, but it's not. It's just a little tiny bit, so it just like makes the middle of her dark gray tank top wet.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know, like if they were going like for like trying to be sexy with it, but
it was not sexy. None of this.
Like,
none
look,
of this was
you
sexy.
can have like a regular person body and still do stuff that people find sexy. Like,
yeah.
But the way that he handled it in this movie is not it. It's absolutely not it.
No, and it was just like, I felt like it was so degrading. I felt like it was so degrading to everybody in this movie to be in it and wear the outfits that they did. I mean, like, okay, so there's another guy that kind of, not like, was it the three-faced guy? I think it was. He was wearing like a over, like, and you could like see like his gut through his stupid 3-button long sleeve shirt that he got at Walmart. and his three face mask and his long gray hair. Guys, if my hair ever looks that bad, please tell me. Please tell me. If my hair looks like shit, I want you to tell me so that I can do something about it. I mean, boy, was it bad. Like, I was just like, oh man, is that what I look like?
And then for some reason, Caesar, the leader of
he has two monkey bodyguards.
They're literally they're called the New Order. I found the scroll. This is all the plot
you found it?
That you get from this movie that you really need to know. Planet Earth 2039. The superpowers of the world have destroyed the continents with nuclear warfare. The New Order, a fanatic cult with a pseudo-scientific fixation on large robots that had been previously used to mine the center of the Earth, rule the surviving population with a doctrine of militaristic slavery. An opposition group, the Fighters, live like scavengers and avoid the New Order's death troops while plotting how to overthrow their reign of terror. And then it has 7 ellipses after it.
Yeah, it's very... Okay, so... Here's the first thing that jumps out at me when you say that. The word pseudoscience. Do they know what that means, or do I not know what that means? Because I don't believe they're using that term correctly.
It's an obsessive...
Pseudoscience means...
Let's see. Pseudoscientific fixation is an obsessive belief in ideas presented as scientific, despite lacking empirical evidence, testability, or rigorous methodology.
Yeah, no, so it's like, no, I love Graham Hancock. He is a very entertaining fellow. But all of his ideas are pseudo-historical, which means it's not real.
Yeah.
Okay? So pseudo-science is, it's kind of like cryptozoology is pseudoscience.
Like a chiropractor who gives health advice and sells nutritional supplements.
Yeah, it's not part of, it's fake. It's made up. So if this is pseudoscience, how can you apply it in the because like is it the like the suspension of disbelief? The chat has gone completely quiet.
Or we're talking about Robowar. Come on.
No, I thought it was just me talking smack about how everybody looked. But anyway, I thought everyone was mad at me. However, you can't say something is pseudoscience within the world and then have that science be real with the robots. No, the robots are real. It's not pseudoscience in the framing of the world. So it's not pseudoscience. It's real within that world.
Yeah.
So why are you using a term like that unless you're an idiot, Mark Polonia, and you don't know what words mean?
I think you just hit the nail on the head when you did that last part. Apparently, the auditorium that they filmed in was the Wellsboro Area High School.
Okay.
In Pennsylvania, which is also the city where they went to the Spirit Halloween store and bought the steampunk gear.
Yeah, no, all these are all like store-bought Halloween costumes.
Yeah. The two women have the same goggles. They just have the little arms like positioned slightly differently so you can tell the difference. The steampunk. Yeah.
And
And for some reason, Caesar has 2 gorilla people.
Yeah, he has 2 monkey bodyguards that have no... I don't think there was a single, maybe there was a normal person, a normal guy that they killed at the very beginning. Within the first 10 minutes, and that was my first Copper Mountain moment. 10 minutes in, I'm like, what is going on? It was every 10 minutes. I can't believe it's only been 10 minutes. It was like
61 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah, and it's so Copper Mountain-y. It's so bad. Anyway, the plot is incomprehensible. They just walk around. 3-Face Man Squirrel, I guess, also works for the Leper King of Jerusalem.
He was like a traitor, and
the gross-looking 3-Face Man was evil.
When he fixed the robot, he only had it operating at 30% power. And
That's low. What is my phone at right now? My phone is at 21%. I should probably put that on the charger.
And so of course, they lose that part. And then the one girl Luna gets captured by Caesar, and he's like, "Hey, you're gonna be my wife. We're gonna propagate, and you don't have a say in this." And then he ties her up in the closet with the disco light that was also more than likely bought at Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween or Spencer's Gifts, yeah.
And,
no, just like everything about this is so cheap and so bad. Like how she was tied up. Like it even said so in there. It's like, stop showing how escapable this is. She's tied up with her arms crossed like that, up above her head, and it's just like that goofy tape that you can just like rip off.
Yeah.
And eventually she does exactly that. And she escapes, and she is immediately captured again and tied up the same way.
And then they use the exact same footage.
Yeah.
Literally the same footage. This movie uses the same footage multiple times from like everything. And it's really just to pad the movie up to an hour-long runtime. Like, if you got to pad it that much, it's all padding. This whole movie is padding.
Like, they don't care.
Like the padded room that he belongs in.
It's just as long as they can get to feature length so that they can sell it to Tubi or to some DVD manufacturer in Wisconsin, or whoever, to just like get it out so they can fool dads and grandmas into like filling it with stocking stuffers for their idiot children. It's like, oh my gosh, like 10 movies for $6. What a value!
What a steal! He likes these sci-fi movies. Little Timmy does.
Here's a Robowar. It has a girl with in her underwear. You can see your stretch marks. It's real bad.
So we've got Feeders and Feeders 2 and Robowar from Polonia. And Feeders and Feeders 2 both look like masterpieces compared to this.
Yeah, it's real bad. I think this is bottom 5. Or I think this is bottom 10 for me. And to sort of like see where we are with it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know how much more we can talk about it. I mean, do you have anything else you can say about the movie?
I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. I have to talk about the final battle between the two robots and how they defeat the New Order's robot.
Which one is the New Order's robot? We have yellow robot,
the black
and
one, and
robot.
the yellow one. And the yellow one was the one that the fighters were using.
But they're fighting for the whole movie.
Yeah. Because he reuses the same footage of these two guys.
Is it a never-ending battle?
No, the first time we see him fight, the New Order robot defeats the yellow robot because that one was not controlled by the fighters. It was somebody else.
By pipe,
that we never
pipe nose.
hear about. Yeah, and then the fighters take control over it. They lose again, and then they get it running again, and they fight the New Order one, and they win by farting on it.
How were you able to track all this? Because maybe you were less angry than I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the good guys use their robot to fart the other one to death by turning around, bending over, and venting the exhaust port to flame out the other. They farted it to death. That's all they want. This whole movie is a fart. Like
yeah. So
but it's like
and that kind of brings me to like my main criticism of this, and that is Mark Polonia doesn't care. He doesn't care, and it's just sort of like the same thing I was saying about Dungeon Crawler Carl. He doesn't care about craft or structure. He only cares about pooping from the butt and putting it on film to get a product out there.
Yeah.
Like, and he shows no like effort to improve his craft. And he's been doing this for at least 30 years.
Yeah,
And
they've been going for a long time.
Long time, and no improvement. None.
I know.
Zero.
When we did Feeders and Feeders 2, like, we went through their list of movies, and it was so long. It's so long. And like Dave said, he's knocking out like 5-6 movies a year.
Yeah. Like in 2025, I think it was like 5.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I feel like as a storyteller, and just like I have been working on this one book, Curse of Scruffy. I've been working on this one book since January. And I'm like, oh my God, this is never going to end. And I'm like, I'm just like, I put so much effort and so much thought into these books. And like, it offends me when I see people who put zero effort into any of this, because it's obvious no effort, care, or craft was put into Robowar, aka BattleBots. They
not
don't
at all.
care. But the thing is the fact that it's rewarded, and he clearly makes a living off it because he does nothing but make all these movies, and he sells them to Tubi or whoever for. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's rich, but I don't think he's struggling either. Like, like a lot of creative people who put a lot of effort, they have to work other jobs. They have to do like all these other things. And, they're doing it all by themselves, and they put so much care into it, but there's no real big payoff for a real long time. This guy's been doing it for 20 years and he just produces garbage.
Yeah.
It's offensive. And I hate it. And I hate him. And I hate this. And this is bottom 10 RiffTrax, potentially bottom 5. And I want to go through all the ones that we've said are the worst. And I want to see which ones that I think are worse than Robowar.
Yeah, so on my list, we have 6 riffs that are listed as never watch again.
Yeah.
And that's because they're, awful. First up, The Castle of Fu Manchu.
This is worse than that. I think The Castle of Fu Manchu is on there because I was in a bad mood that day.
That might be one that we might have to revisit.
Yeah, we might. I think I've advocated for removing that one before, but I don't keep the list. So.
Next, Cyclone.
This is worse than that.
Hobgoblins 2.
Ooh, Hobgoblins 2 was just so like. But I think
the main reason for us not watching that is because it was just bleh. Like.
It was just blah. Yeah, it wasn't fun like Hobgoblins 1 was. We don't know. But also at the same time, I don't have any personal animosity for Rick Sloan, and I think that like his movies come from a sincere place.
Yeah, and he's kind of in the same vein as like David Giancola.
Yeah,
where it's like, yeah, okay, I know these aren't amazing movies. Have fun with them. Like,
yeah. So I would say that this is worse than Hobgoblins 2.
All right. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Because these are like the bottom 3.
Yeah.
So
okay.
this might be like past these. Copper Mountain.
Oh, ooh, that's rough. I think. Oh God.
I mean, objectively,
I think Copper Mountain is just. I think it's so horrible that I think I would have to say equal. I think it would have to just be on the same level as that.
Okay. Things.
This is worse than Things.
And Cats.
This is definitely worse than Cats. Because Cats has production value. But believe it or
yeah, it does have production value. So I guess we're at the point where Copper Mountain and Robowar are tied for like the worst from RiffTrax. I don't know if I lost Dave. I don't know if he's still there, if he's just frozen. But yeah, that's where we got to. Copper Mountain and Robowar. And now we lost Picture. Maybe he'll pop back in a second. Maybe he's resetting something. Yeah, Robowar's bad. It's bad. I'm going to say, for me, if you're going to watch it, wait until it shows up on Friends, maybe. I had credit, and I used credit to buy it, so I'm not mad, but...
Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you, which is fine.
I don't know. Like, I went offline. Like, I think someone might have bumped, but because I'm using Wi-Fi now, I think someone might have hit my thing. So it's just gonna have to be this from here on out. So
that's fine. We're pretty much done anyway. Citizen Yarn, yes. I think we all hear voices, especially nowadays. How can you say so now? Oh yes, I'm not like Dave, Citizen Yarn. I'm not going to say the weird podcast things.
Well, what can you do? Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be it for the True Blue Riffcast. I'm going to find out what's going on with this thing.
If you like the podcast, follow us twitch.tv/TBRiffcast and drop a follow. You'll know whenever we go live. It's always on Tuesdays. It's not every Tuesday, but it's always on a Tuesday. Or you can go to patreon.com/TrueBlueRiffcast, and you can drop a couple dollars a month our way if you feel like it. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. We don't care, as we've said many times before we do this, just because of our love of RiffTrax, and we're big nerds and we like to hear ourselves talk. And you can follow the podcast on pretty much it's on a lot of social media at TB Riffcast. I'm everywhere else at PB Awesome.
And you can check me out, Dave Chadwick, buy all my books and things on Amazon so that I can have some money, please.
All right, we will see you guys next time right here on the True Blue Riffcast.
Rock till you die.